I am trying to paint the one painting that will change the world, before which even the most narrow-minded and rabid racists will fall to their knees in profound awareness, thus recognizing their own stupidity. These were the words of Gordon Bennett, who believed in art's power to disrupt and examine official histories. As a teenager, Gordon Bennett learnt of his Aboriginal ancestry. His mother Grace grew up in Cherbourg, an Aboriginal reserve in Queensland, where Indigenous Australians were forcibly relocated and lived under strict government control. She was still required to carry a permit when Bennett was born. After learning about his heritage, he began on a path of self-reflection and expression, and it guided him to art school at the mature age of 30. For him, his art was a way to work through what this cultural connection meant. At times, he felt like this connection was out of reach due to his upbringing, which influenced how he engaged with his Anglo-Celtic and Aboriginal ancestry. And he described his work as largely autobiographical. In self-portrait Ancestor Figures, a colonial-style dresser is surrounded by family photos and artworks. These are the ancestor figures that informed his life and art. This work shows how Bennett experimented with other styles of art, such as installation. He frequently changed his style, genre, or medium to avoid being pigeonholed. Gordon Bennett looked at how colonialism and modernism were deeply linked. Flowers for Mathinna 2 is a portrait of a young Aboriginal girl, Mathinna, who was adopted and then abandoned by a European family. It's also a portrait of the historical context surrounding her, as well as of Australia more widely. A woodcut of desert peas sits beneath the image of this girl, which represent the flowers for Mathinna. These were made by the artist Margaret Preston. It's a reminder of the ways in which white Australia has forcibly adopted Aboriginality without permission. Bennett appropriates Preston's work as an act of commemoration. Gordon Bennett's artwork resisted racial stereotyping. It powerfully forces us to reflect on Australia's colonial history and its ongoing effects.